All right, hola, everybody. Early AM as I record this. Out here in Arizona. What time is it? Geez. 3:08 AM as I am awake from a little nap. And another amazing story. And I have the breakdown for you here, y'all. And we've been hitting super heavy on these connections lately. All right, so I'll get into it. So you see Michael Vick here, right? Michael Vick talks to Sacramento State and Norfolk State about head coaching jobs, all right? And it says he's talked to at least the two schools about becoming a college head coach. Sacramento State President Dr. Luke Wood said Monday he has spoken with Vick about the opening at his school, and the Virginian Pilot reported that Norfolk State has also interviewed the former NFL sensation to be its next coach. Wood said Vick expressed interest in the open job at Sacramento State, which is trying to make the move from the FCS level to the FBS in the school if the school can get an invitation to join either the Pac-12 or Mountain West Conference. Vic and I did meet about Sac State football and our athletic rise, Wood said on the social media platform X. As you can imagine, given the success of our athletic programs, that our football head coach job is an attractive role. Announcements on several major decisions coming soon. And we are in the midst, coming up towards the end of the NFL season as well. And I believe it's week 16 that will be coming up. So we want to take note of that 16 season or that 16 week, right? Let me read a little more. Andy Thompson, who coached the Hornets the past two seasons, left last week to become an assistant coach at Stanford. Sac State went 3-9 this season and finished tied for last place in the 12-team Big Sky Conference. All right, and I'm going to leave it there, and we're going to go to the slides now and wait until you see this breakdown, y'all. Okay, so here we are. So once again, Michael Vick talks to Sac State and Norfolk State about head coaching jobs. Well, right away when I'm putting this breakdown, well, here, let's start with this clip. I have a couple of clips, actually. Let's play these first.
Talk about a Sac State stunner. According to ESPN, the Hornets are in discussions to hire Michael Vick as their next head football coach. CBS 13 has confirmed that Sac State that Vick has talked with the school about their head coaching opening, but have not hired him. The report comes at the same day the former NFL QB confirmed that he was set to interview for the head coaching position at Norfolk State in Virginia, his home state. Vick was a four-time Pro Bowler, but was supposed to play, but was suspended for 2 years by the NFL for participating in a dogfighting scandal that made national headlines.
Okay, and I'll play this other one.
Talk about a Sac State.
Now let's talk Sac State. Now, ever since Andy Thompson resigned as the head football coach, there have been a number of candidates' names thrown out there. But none, perhaps, is more
This guy's just made for TV, right?
intriguing than the name Michael Vick. That's right. Earlier today, ESPN senior NFL insider Adam Schefter reported that Sac State had talked with the former Pro Bowl quarterback about being its next head coach. Now, ABC 10 confirmed Vick has had discussions with the school about the position, though Sac State isn't sharing any details or any information on the other candidates. Now, keep in mind, Vick is also in talks with Norfolk State about their head coaching job. Now, Sacramento State's president, Dr. Luke Wood, released a statement on X today, formerly known as Twitter. This is about the interest in Mike Vick as the next head coach. Now, Dr. Wood stated, quote, Vick and I did meet about Sac State football and our athletic rise. As you can imagine, given the success of our athletic programs, that our football head coach job is an attractive role. Now,
Right. How long are they going to be saying that? X, formerly known as Twitter. It's like, geez.
now let's talk.
Okay. So look, isn't this amazing? Did they say the Sac State Hornets and then the Norfolk State Spartans? Is that what they said? Let's see. Uh, Nickname for Norfolk State. Okay, so the Norfolk State Spartans, okay, and then the Sacramento State Hornets. And you see the connection right there? I mean, look, come on, y'all. They're the ones who put it like that. Sac State and Michael Vick, a former quarterback. Really? And quarterbacks get sacked? Okay, right away I noticed that, all right? And what do you know? Look at his birthday is June 26th, right? And it is a 174-day span, okay, from his birthday to, you see, Dr. Luke Wood said Monday he has spoken with Vick about the opening at Sac State. 174-day span, start to end, and Sacramento State equals 174. Just love when it hits like that. You see that? Amazing. And even his full name, Michael Dwayne Vick, probably connected to Dwayne Wade somehow. Okay? It's all with the language, y'all. I mean, I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but they do everything by the language. And you also get the name Michael in there as well, a famously known name for these athletes, right? Michael Dwayne Vick equals 168, and Norfolk State equals 168. So you get a connection with both teams that they say, I guess he's in talks with, right? How about that? You see the connection, Sac State, sacked like quarterback. The 174-day span to sync up with Sac State right there. Birthday to Dr. Luke Wood letting us know that he spoke to Vick about the opening, right? You see Sacramento State equals 174, and then the connection 168 with his full name in Norfolk State. And this is an American former professional football quarterback who played in the NFL for 13 seasons. Okay, I mentioned Dwayne, right? His middle name, Dwayne, equals 70, just like Vick, his last name. And also, you see Dwayne's got 27 in two ciphers. Dwayne also has 90, like Norfolk, Virginia, right? You see that right there? Dwayne 90, Norfolk, Virginia 90 in two ciphers. So you get the two ciphers with Dwayne 27. You get the two ciphers with Norfolk, Virginia 90. And that's just 2 out of 4 basic ciphers with the language and the alphabet I show you daily, don't I? And that's an interesting Norfolk logo, isn't it? Just for the city. And Spartans equals 27. Okay? Norfolk State Spartans. You see that right there? 27 in the reduction cipher. Just like Dwayne 27, the middle name. And you see the reduction cipher coming into play here. Right? You see it right there. Bam. Reduced at the 10th letter, which would be J. 1 plus 0 is 1. K, the 11th letter. 1 plus 1 is 2. And so on down the line. And he played for Virginia Tech. That's interesting because you get the V, right? So you would think that would be like, maybe a favorite to land him, right? Norfolk, like Norfolk, Virginia. He played college ball for Virginia Tech. You get the V like Vick. Okay? So you get the double V's. And look, I never caught this stuff at the time. And a lot of times it's right in front of your face like that. Trust me, it begins with the language, y'all. Not everybody sees it. It's right in front of our faces. V Virginia Tech, V Vick, kind of like the sack state and quarterbacks get sacked. That stuff's surface level, okay? And, of course, notice the 7 on the jersey. Look at the address for Norfolk State University. Look at the address, Norfolk State University, 700 Park Avenue, Norfolk, Virginia 23504, 700. You see the 7 right there, just like the jersey. Played for a few different teams. Notable ones I remember: Falcons, Eagles, 2 bird teams in the NFL. I think he also played for the Jets for a little bit. And, there may be another team in there. Sometimes they play for teams and you don't think of it, like you forget. You know what I'm saying? That happens all the time uh, with these players. Remember Emmitt Smith played for the Arizona Cardinals as well? But a lot of people may just remember the Dallas Cowboys. But they might have been the Phoenix Cardinals at the time. Who knows? I don't know if they changed yet, but I think they may have been the Arizona Cardinals. But anyways, that's besides the point. Look at the 700 Park Avenue address with Norfolk State University, one of the teams in contention here, one of the colleges to land Vick as a coach, right? You see that? And we're not done with those 7s. And again, you see the 7 on the jersey, 700 Park Avenue. 2007, and that's amazing. You even see the 7 again on the jersey. Vick and 3 other men were indicted on federal offense and state felony charges relating to a 6-year long. Surprised it wasn't a 7-year long, but a 6-year long continuing criminal enterprise of an interstate dogfighting ring known as Bad News Kennels, based upon a local nickname for Newport News, Vick's hometown. Okay, so in 2007, indicted on charges of dogfighting, really? With the 7 on the jersey, 700 Park Avenue lands with Norfolk State University. And no matter which way the connection lands the heaviest, that doesn't mean that's what's going to happen. And that's why I never encourage y'all to do gambling with any of these numbers or these sports. I never have, never will. I mean, if you want to, go ahead and do it. It's going to fail more often than not, okay? Because it usually does connect with everything. And it more so depends on the story. It's hard to predict with it because it depends on the story that hits usually, but it's going to connect either way, right? And usually when it hits, I like to show you afterwards, but I'm not encouraging gambling. Never said I can do predictions, none of that, right? Shame on the ones who do encourage gambling because that stuff leads to nowhere. So anyways, you see the 7s landing heavy. Okay, and it's because he's got that 7 on the jersey. 2007, indicted. Dog fighting equals 70 in that reduction cipher. 70 like 7. Okay, the 44-year-old Vick, who served 18 months. 8 minus 1 is 7. Just saying, and the 18 is gonna hit here as well. Who served 18 months in prison for dogfighting while in the prime of his career. No coincidence. told the Virginian pilot that he has spoken with Norfolk State President Javon Adams Gaston and Athletic Director Melody Webb about the position and expects a resolution soon. Okay, so you get that 7 in there once again, right? Look how we're moving along here. Okay, and just take note, 44 years old, 45th year of life. 18 months in prison for dogfighting. Vick equals 18. There's that reduction cipher again. Dogs equals 18, also in reduction and reverse reduction. Norfolk, Virginia, 180. Forwards, ABC 123. You just apply that method. 180 is like 18. Again, Norfolk State, Norfolk, Virginia, remember, played for Virginia Tech. And you get an 18 numerology. Again, Sacramento State President Dr. Luke Wood said Monday he spoke to Vick about the opening at his school. So you see the connections both ways here, right? 18 months in prison. Vick 18, Norfolk, Virginia 180 like 18, 18 numerology, dogs 18 in 2 ciphers. The 7 connects again with the jersey number that he used. I mean, come on, right? Completely undeniable. And Spartans. Oh, I put the Hornets logo. Sacramento State Hornets. I might have said it wrong a few times throughout, but anyways, Spartans equals 108 like 18. And that would be the Norfolk State Spartans, I guess. Right? But you do get the S otherwise. Is that what you say? Otherwise? Regardless, you get Spartans S with Sacramento State, if you wanted to say that. But Spartans equals 108. Norfolk State. Norfolk. I know people probably say it differently. Norfolk. But Spartans equals 108. All right. And again, excuse I put the Hornets on there. But Spartans 108 like 18. You see that? These zeros of no value if you're just talking about like numerology straight up. Right? So, and I was just talking to Richard West about the 18s and the 81s that keep hitting. And these are my numbers personally to me. So I guess it's that time of year. We've been seeing these numbers over and over again. Right? And that 128, Richard, if you're out there, that 128 that's big with you, right? Well, we are in that 12th month with the 1-2 as well, right? And man, this stuff's amazing. And reverse reduction is just reverse the alphabet, reduce it the 10th letter, which is Q, the same way. Add the double digits to get a single digit, reduce, and then you just add up all the single digits. That's it. Dogs 18 in both reduction ciphers. Spartans 108 with Norfolk State. And of course, look at Michael Vick. I believe that's his last birthday. June 26, left 188 days in the year, again like 18. You see the 18 right there. Look at that. 188 like 18. Okay? And even dog equals 26, and Michael Vick, born on the 26th day of the 6th month. So 266, like 26, or you could just say born on the 26th. And you see D, the 4th letter, O, the 15th, G, the 7th, added up. Dog equals 26. 2 plus 6 is 8. Born in 1980. and 80 like 8. Again, just get rid of that 0, right? Okay, so Sacramento, California, obviously, right? Sac State, the Hornets. Sacramento, California equals 89. Virginia equals 89. You also get 127, okay, with both of those. And that's amazing because you get both teams with the connection again with their states right there, right? Sacramento, California, Virginia, 89 and 127. That's amazing with head coaches and former players because remember, Deion Sanders has been trending lately, Colorado Buffaloes, because his player got AP College Football of the Year, Travis Hunter, right? And Deion Sanders, his birthday is 8/9, August 9. And I think it was Travis that equaled 89. So that's amazing because you get Deion Sanders, Michael Vick, the former players. Now they may, Vick may join Deion Sanders as a college head coach. All right. And that's amazing, right? Because you get the 89 connection there. Virginia 89, Sacramento, California 89, Deion with the 89 birthday. And Deion Sanders was drafted in 1989 as well. So was Michael Vick, has he had any kind of coaching gig? Or is this possibly the first one? Let me ask Google. Has Michael Vick had a previous college coaching job? Has never coached at any level. Okay? That's why I like Google, man. They're just going to tell you like that. You know what I'm saying? While I'm here, let's look at that middle name, Dwayne. Michael Dwayne Vick. Dwayne Wade birthday.
According to Britannica,
Ooh, right
Dwayne
around the
Wade, born
corner.
January 17, 1982, Chicago, Illinois, U.S., is an American professional basketball player who was one of the best players of his era and who won 3 National Basketball Association championships as a member of the Miami Heat.
Right around the corner. Remember, Dwayne Wade's got the Michelle Obama birthday. Michelle like Michael Vick, y'all. I mean, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? And does he maybe look like Mike Vick? Possibly? He may just a little bit, right? Damn, I don't want to go down the rabbit hole right now. Michael Vick. All right. So you not necessarily looking the same, but Michelle Obama like Michael, you know, with that same birthday with Wade. Anyways, I need to hesitate saying those political figure names because I know it affects these videos. And I'm not doing it for money, but I want people to see the stuff, right? So back over here, and you see again Norfolk State, right? Michael Vick talks to Sacramento State and Norfolk State about head coaching jobs. All good here, cool. Okay, and man, I'm seeing similar numbers to other breakdowns. How amazing! Like we just did the last decode where the guy was sentenced to 100 years, the Texas man, uh, for RIPing a person and injuring a lot of others, like shooting a basketball, right? We just did that breakdown and they said he's eligible for parole after 96 years. Michael Vick equals 96, Sacramento State 96, Norfolk State 69, the reverse. And check this out, Sacramento State and Norfolk State, both teams in question here to land Vick as coach, right? Sacramento State, Norfolk State equal 48. Head coach equals 48. Norfolk State fired coach Dawson Odoms in November after a 4-8 season. Come on, man. Come on, man. Okay. And shit, Michael Vick may even look like Randy Moss a little bit, who's been trending, possibly. And that's just on the fly. That may be a stretch. But this, a dynamic dual threat. And Deion Sanders is a dual threat with that connection. And Deion Sanders coaches Travis Hunter, who's been trending with his girlfriend lately as well, on top of being College Football Player of the Year, Associated Press, AP. Damn, Travis Hunter, a dual threat as well. Holy crap. So the dual threat quarterback, remember they would criticize him. This is where it kind of began with the criticism for the black QB. I remember anyways, was with Michael Vick. An amazing player, and they're like, oh, he can't pass. Well, dude, he can pass big time. He runs it too much. It's like, dude. But dual threat quarterback in college and the pros, again, started Vick VTech, and helped the Hokies reach the 99 national title game before losing to Florida State, and then became the first black quarterback drafted first overall when Atlanta picked him in 2001. Okay? So that's amazing, right? 4-8 season for Norfolk State, head coach 48, Norfolk State 48, Sacramento State 48. Amazing. And you see right there, right? Head coaching job in question here. Who's it going to be? Right? And that'll be the thumbnail. He's even got the Nike visor on that you could connect with another Michael. You know what I'm saying? MJ. Okay? So that's the thumbnail, and damn, that was nice and simple, wasn't it? So we'll probably play that news clip again. Let's see if there's anything more in the article. Here, let's take you to a pic real quick. And while I read this, see if there's a little bit more to read here. So there's Vick right there. Here's a quote: "I know how to lead and I know what it takes," Vick told the newspaper, saying Norfolk State, a historically black school near his hometown of Newport News, Virginia. I'm going to copy that real quick. Reached out to him about the position. Norfolk State didn't immediately respond to a request for comment from the AP. Vick, 4-time Pro Bowler, 13 seasons for Atlanta. Oh, here we get the teams. Atlanta, Philadelphia, the Jets. Oh, and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Forgot that. He helped launch an era of quarterbacks who were threats both running and throwing the ball. Vick was released from federal prison in 2009 after pleading guilty and serving his sentence. For his role in a dogfighting ring, he returned to the NFL and won AP Comeback Player of the Year with the Eagles in 2010, but his prime years were behind him. Go figure, right? He retired in 2017 and has, okay, so this story lands 7 years later. Come on, man, with the 7 on the jersey. Really? You saw the 700 address? I think it was with Norfolk State University. Dogfighting equals 70 like 7. He retired in 2017. Now we're 7 years later. God, it's only been 7 years. Now we're 7 years later, approximately, right, in the year 24. He's advocated against animal cruelty while also working as an NFL analyst for Fox Sports. It's undeniable with those numbers. And that's the end of our article. Okay, so and that's all the numbers I entered there. I don't really see any need to go deeper into those numbers, even though you're going to find more connections. But let's play probably maybe both of those videos again. Let's go here.
Talk about a Sac State stunner. According to ESPN, the Hornets are in discussions to hire Michael Vick as their next head football coach. CBS 13 has confirmed that Sac State...
That's amazing because Michael Jordan was like some kind of owner with the Charlotte Hornets, wasn't he? And Kobe Bryant drafted by Charlotte. And you get Michael and Michael. And remember, he's got the middle name Dwayne, which connected to Dwayne Wade, who's got the Michael Obama birthday. And again, I need to be careful with that name because I do want people to view this, right? Damn, man.
With Sac State that Vick has talked with the school about their head coaching opening, but have not hired him. The report comes at the same day the former NFL QB confirmed that he was set to interview for the head coaching position at Norfolk State in Virginia, his home state. Vick was a 4-time Pro Bowler, but was suspended for 2 years by the NFL for participating in a dogfighting scandal that made national headlines.
All right, so we'll just leave it at that video. Michael Vick talks to Sacramento State and Norfolk State about head coaching jobs. Trending for no reason. He probably rolled out of bed and was like, I'm trending. My number must have hit. And that's exactly what it is. And I prove it one more time. All right, y'all. So, who's going to land Vick with this head coaching job? Is it going to be Sacramento State or is it going to be Norfolk State, right? You would think it would lead more towards Norfolk State, right? Norfolk, Virginia, played for Virginia Tech, but you never know, right? Because we saw connections both ways. So we'll see what happens. There's always more, y'all. But that's my breakdown. Daily Decodes 81-2. Until next time, appreciate everybody.